That one's very tight. Let's see how the steering wheel comes off. Got my bag of carrots. $278,278. Well-maintained miles. I'll perch the camera up here on the edge of the seat. I guarantee it'll fall over. This is not a good spot. As soon as I start beating on it, it's gonna fall over. Come on. No horn honking this time. No batteries, they froze. Just did this in a junkyard. Came right off. Like Pop-Tarts. Bing! See? Told ya. I'll show you what's wrong. Why I'm doing this. Because this little gizmo here, got my trusty light. The little horn retainer is broken. It holds a little horn gizmo that I thought I brought in here. That little plastic thing is broken, and somewhere I have another one with 30 seconds to go. Oh, I gotta put more videos on my computer. Every day. Never-ending battle. Got some parts in that bag. American roots. Good American music. Right in that bag, or one of these boxes, or I got them somewhere. We'll get her done. Chain lube. Motorcycle season is over. I skipped a little stage here. You put this special puller gizmo on, you depress the lock plate. That's the plate that locks things up when you turn the key off. And then, a little tricky here, the light's not so great. Then you got this ring that's in a recess. You prise it out, and I've got one of those rings in my bag of goodies here. I love junkyards, get all kinds of stuff. There's the locking ring. And somewhere in the bottom, there's a bag of goodies. There it is. There it is. That ring is on the shaft. And you gotta depress the plate with this special depressor tool. $20. And then there's that ring. You just pry it off with a screwdriver and a knife. That's all I happen to have here. And then you unscrew the tool. Easier said than done, especially with one hand. And the lock ring comes off, and then you can change this little gizmo here, which holds the wire right there for the horn. Then we'll get our horn back. Alright, so there's the new one. See that little notch under my gloved finger? And there's the old one. Busted. Nothing to hold this little plastic gizmo with a little tooth there. For the horn, anyways, we got this thing's full of dust, so I'm going to blow it out. Get some grease. Dust in the grease. There we go. These are the little springs that are they cancel the turn signal. See that those humps? Oh, that light's too harsh. See those two humps? When you turn the steering wheel, that hits that spring and cancels turn signal. So when you turn the wheel, oh, there's a spring. I'll take that spring off for a sec. When you turn the wheel, that hump hits that spring and cancels. Easier said than done, huh? There we go. Click. And those springs have a habit of breaking. The left one, I think righty 736, do that. There's a left one and a right one. See? I got some spares, but you got to pull the whole bloody thing apart to get to them. All right, so we got that cleaned out. Give it one more shot of air. Some moisture in it. I see some moisture. There. And we'll put her back together. Put the spring in first. Put the new lock, the new horn gizmo on, orient it so it matches the steering wheel. See that pole at 10 o'clock has to line up, and you got to take the steering wheel off in the parked position. There you go. But you got to put that plate back on first. And then there's a special locking plate no one else has seen before, so you can't jimmy the steering column. Never seen that before, but the Suburban from Phoenix had it. Door roller. Both of them were busted. So I got one off a scrap truck. It was cracked and I welded it. I got a new one when I bought the truck. It's that silver thing in the back. That's the detent roller. Hold the door open. I got to get the spring for it. I have a spring compressor. All right, we got our work cut out for us. Lots to do here. Whew, it's getting late. Dark outside. Good night. So after everything, it doesn't work because I have just discovered this steering column has a locking ring that GM invented that does something, I'm not sure what. So, to accommodate that, they made this steering column lock recessed. Mine's on the right, and the hub is recessed a 1/4 inch, maybe a little less. And the horn gizmo, turn signal canceller, is also recessed. My original one's recessed, this one's flat. How do you like that? White one's got a recess, the green one is flat. So I can't put on my locking ring because it won't depress far enough into the column to put on the C-clip, or whatever they call this thing. So that's it. It's late at night, and I give up. I have to go to the junkyard, take my depressing tool, get some more junk, and a Torx screwdriver, because these screws, that goes there, they're Torx screws. Pain! Luckily I don't need to use this truck. Junk. Checking out. Got my travel map. Goodbye.